All week we've been discussing how important it is for women to take care of themselves. And Emily, you talk with a lot of women about this, exploring why we don't do it and the consequences.
And the consequences, Melinda, as we've seen, are not good. Tonight I gather 3 women who kept blowing off those annual visits or didn't pay enough attention to their lifestyle. All 3 ended up in the hospital. As we talked, Stephanie, Donna, and Sylvia shared their stories, which are emotional and brutally honest.
At age 29, I got a pacemaker.
At 38, I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. I had a radical mastectomy.
I had a hysterectomy. I thought it was normal to get dizzy and not have enough energy to do anything all the time, because that's what I had lived with up until that point. And it's something that, like I said, I thought it was normal, so I ignored it.
So you just thought, oh, it's because I'm a busy mom?
Yes, they always told me, oh, you're probably just stressed.
I just continued to feel worse and worse, and, you know, still not following up with the doctor. You know, I just thought that I just was tired and, you know, not getting enough rest and, you know, was just doing too much, and that in time it would pass and the symptoms would go away.
They didn't.
They didn't. They actually got worse and worse. I was severely anemic at a very dangerous level. And so, you know, I'd had problems with my menstrual periods every month for years, and I was bleeding a lot and having, you know, not much time in between them. And I was just, you know, very anemic.
I had to stop breastfeeding. So about a month after that, I noticed a lump on the left side, and it started to hurt. And that's great, but breast cancer doesn't hurt. Everyone tells you that. No, it must be nothing. But I actually went to the doctor because it hurt that bad. And he said, I want that mammogram and I want it tomorrow. And so, as busy as I was and as crazy as I was, I went and I had that mammogram. And that was the last one I'll ever have on that side. Okay. So it was a real wake-up call. And I was not yet 40. And it was bad. And you sit back and you look at your family and you go, I've spent all this time focusing on my family, and I might not be here to see them grow up. So it's a sobering thought to think, hey, you got to step back and remember you got to take care of yourself. Because if you don't, someone else is going to be raising your kids, and it's not going to be you.
I may not have woken up one morning, and I didn't want to put my husband and my kids through that. You know, you want to be there for them. You want to watch them go to prom and get married and have babies and the good stuff.
Are we taking care of ourselves?
I don't think you think it's going to happen to you. We're all so busy, and you just attribute it to, well, I work this many hours, and then I'm here, and it's like Sylvia said, you get to bed late, and you get up early, and you just figure, well, that's the way my life is, and I guess I'm just not going to feel good.
I think as mothers, especially, we always tend to put other people first. Like Donna, I have, you know, 3 small children, and, you know, you have to take care of yourself so that you can be around for your family.
My son was 5, and he was my world. And to tell him his mom might die because I could not tell him because they couldn't promise me I wouldn't was the hardest thing ever. And I ended up, I sent him away for a month. I sent him to be with his grandma and grandpa so he didn't see me lose my hair. And he didn't see me go through as sick as I was, because you try to protect them. And that's what happens with women. We try to protect everybody else, and the person we don't protect is ourselves.
Do you all think that you took good enough care of yourself before you had these life-changing moments?
No.
No way. No way.
Mm-mm.
Well, there's certainly not much we can add to that.
No.
I want to thank all 3 of those women for sharing their stories with us. And they shared it, they opened their hearts so that you all who are watching this will know that you do need to check on yourself. You need to take care of yourself. They're sharing their story as a gift to you. So I encourage you to take care.
And what a gift. You know, I wasn't expecting it to be that emotional. Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard it put better by anyone else than to hear from real women who've actually gone through these experiences. I mean, we can kind of lecture and tell people what to do and remind women to take care of themselves, but when you hear from women who've been through such experiences, you really think about it differently.
Yeah, it's a big slap in the face. I've got more information.
Okay.
Nothing quite this emotional, but some real important information I want to share with you tomorrow night, so be sure and watch. I've got some real important numbers. I'm going to ask you if you know your numbers, and I'm not talking about telephone numbers. I'll explain tomorrow at 5.
All right,
Okay.
Emily, thank you.